Hey everyone, Charlie Morgan here. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to get social media marketing agency clients without any clients. A lot of people says it takes money to make money. It's similar to the fact that it takes clients to make clients, but I figured out a way and a little idea to make signing clients really easy when you haven't got any social proof, you haven't got any testimonials, you haven't got any case studies or any form of expertise in your area. So the main thing to know is, if you're getting started, is that the more clients you sign, the easier it gets to sign clients. But how do you get the first couple? Today's video is going to solve that problem for you and help you understand how to get clients. My name's Charlie. I've built and scaled 2 companies, a marketing agency to 7 figures called NorthFlow Consulting. I sold the clients, so it was a pretty cool payday. And I run Imperium Acquisition, which is a coaching business that helps online entrepreneurs systemize client acquisition. But let's talk about what to do if you're getting started. The best thing that I found to do here is to partner with a business. So you might be thinking, like, surely this is an unsolvable problem. Like, isn't it just a question of, like, you just keep going and going until someone eventually says yes? And there's an element of that whereby you can use force. To get stuff in life, you've got 2 things to use. You've got force and power. Force is when it's you having to force the universe to give you something, and power is when you have leverage, right? It's when you've got something to help you get the thing you're trying to get. And in this case, you're trying to get people to have confidence and share confidence in your ability to deliver results for them. Confidence can only really come from a few different forms. It can come from you, right? So this person, the prospect, has to have confidence to buy. And how do they get confidence? Well, it can come from you and your conviction and your own abilities and how good you are at what you do. It can come from themselves. They can conjure up the confidence to believe in you and have like a base level of confidence based on their pre-assumptions around who you are and what you may be. And then your clients. That's really as far as it goes. Also, your product and the offer you have. So there's really 4. It's like you, them, your clients, and your offer. If you haven't got clients, then what you need to do is you need to become as confident as you possibly can in yourself. And you also need to try and build an offer that just screams confidence. Now, I have got a trick, right? I'm going to share this trick with you now. It will explain how to, get clients without having any clients. Besides this trick, the best thing I found and the best way I've done it is basically by A, bringing up a huge amount of confidence in myself, but B, creating an offer that is so ludicrously amazing that it compensates for your lack of clients. So it's like, if you haven't got social proof or case studies, then just work on a pay on results basis or a pay per appointment basis. And if you have so much confidence and conviction in your tone when you're presenting what you do, people won't even think to ask you for case studies. Trick number 2, a partner. If I was going to start again in a brand new niche and I had no case studies, no testimonials, no reviews, no social proof, no nothing, the first thing I would do is I would go to my niche and I'd start reaching out to businesses in that niche. And I'd be quite selective. I'd very heavily qualify the partner. So what's a partner? Let me explain how this works, because I've sort of been skirting around it. So what you want to do is you want to approach businesses in your niche and tell them that you'll do everything for them for free in exchange for them being your growth partner. And what this means is that when a client's about to come on board, if they say, can I talk to some of your clients? You say, sure, let me introduce you to insert their name here. And you do their marketing for free in exchange for them being your growth partner. And this works really well because it basically gives you someone in your niche to be on your side to help you close your deals. If someone's like, hey, have you got any video testimonials or have you got any case studies? It's like, I'll do you one better. How about I give you the phone number of someone in the niche who we're working with, who we're crushing it for? So you obviously need to know how to deliver results, and you need to try your best to make sure the business you're working with is actually capable of telling people that you're good, because if they're not capable of that, it's because you're not doing a good job, right? But if you know that you think you can get results with people, but you just are struggling to communicate that to other people and get them to believe you because you haven't got a proven track record, the best thing to do is just use that knowledge and skill you have as leverage to do it for free for someone, and the reciprocation of the free nature of that service is such that they will sell your service essentially for you. And I used to be in the gym niche, right? So what I would do is I would go and find like a really good gym, and I wouldn't just reach out to any old gym and do it for free. I'd be very prudent and selective in who I was going to do it for free for. I'd find a gym that was crushing it and doing really well, and I'd tell them about my position, and I'd cold call them until my hand fell off, and I would just sit them down and say, look, I'm starting. I know this works. I know I've got a proven system, but the only problem is in my mind it's proven, but it's not proven in reality. So what I want you to do is pay for the ad spend or half the ad spend or whatever that looks like, or just like a small amount to begin with. I'll prove to you it works, and when it does work, all I'm going to ask in return is that you help me sign clients and scream my name from the rooftops because I've made you so much money. So it's kind of like a little Trojan horse way to get into that niche and just give your prospects more confidence. It's something that I didn't do, but had I done when I was starting, probably would have seen a lot more success, because I started my SMMA about 6 years ago and I scaled it 7 figures over the course of like 3.5 years. And I remember it took me when I first started, I was completely clueless. It took me ages to sign a client. But when I started my actual SMMA, I started doing like 100, 200 cold calls a day. I was doing 100 cold emails a day, like 50 cold messages. And I signed my first client in about a month. But to get that client, I had to do like 30 or 40 sales calls. And I didn't really know what I was was doing with sales. So it's like the main thing that I kept running into was like, well, have you done this for another business before? And the reason that people were asking that is because I didn't have a huge amount of confidence in myself, or the offer wasn't amazing. Because if you go to someone with an offer that presents no risk to them and you are really confident in your abilities, and on the phone you're just like, look, this is going to completely change your business and I cannot wait to work with you. People don't question people with confidence. They lack the critical thinking or the unconscious ability to question people. So if you state something with a huge amount of conviction and confidence and you have a perceived level of authority or knowledge in that area, people won't question you. But if you haven't got that confidence because you're not good enough yet, then obviously you need to work on your service to become better at it. But in my opinion, the fastest and easiest way to do it is basically just go to a partner and be like, here's what I want to do. And then maybe you get 2 or 3 of them, but one's probably enough, right? You can say, oh, I've been working with John over at XYZ Gym. We've been together for like 4 weeks. And, last month I generated him like 250 leads and he signed like 28 members from that. And he's really happy. Do you want me to put you in touch with him? And he'll tell you how great it is. That's kind of how it works. That's what I would do if I was starting again. In hindsight, I wish I had, but I didn't. So that's that. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe. It's literally free, right? I make a lot of videos like this. Like it if you did, and I read all the comments. So comment anything below as per any video requests you might have. See you in the next one. Take care.